Hello guys, welcome to my channel Excess Designs by Julia. Today's video is on a tutorial on how to make this beautiful Ankara kimono jacket with side ruffles and pleats. So here I have my Ankara fabric. It's about 3 yards, and you fold your fabrics into two, right side to right side. That's the right side facing the right side. Then the full length of this kimono jacket I'll be making is about 45 inches. So I'll be adding 2 extra inches for the turning. So that's I'll be having 47 inches as my full length. So after folding, I will end up with 45 inches. So I'll fold it again. So I'll be having, that means I folded it into 4. So I'll be having 4 edges. Thereafter, I will take my shoulder measurement. The shoulder of this person is 16 inches. Divided by 2, you get 8 inches. So, and then I'll take my neck width measurement, 3 inches. Mark this and go down by 1 inch. Then I'll connect. After this, I'll now take my my shoulder measurement of 8 inches. Since it's a kimono and the sleeve is cut together, so it will be falling down, I will leave the remaining inches. I will not be cutting anything out. So I'll go down by 1 inch at the end of the sleeve. So give my sleeve the slant, because there will be a joining at the shoulder. Then I will mark this, connect this to the shoulder, to my neck measurement. Sorry. After connecting this, I will now take my armhole measurement. The armhole will be very wide since it's a kimono. It's a kimono jacket. I'll be measuring 13 inches. I'll mark this out. And then on my side, I'll go down to the end of the length of my kimono and then measure up about 10 inches. You can use 8 inches depending on the height of your client you are making a jacket, kimono jacket for. This person is very tall, so I'll be going up by 10 inches and I will give this place a notch. I will also come up to the armhole place, the place I marked for the armhole. I will also give it a notch. Okay, after that, I'll go ahead and cut off the excess fabric from the bottom. Then I'll also go ahead and cut off the excess fabric from the shoulder as well as the neckline. Then I'll go ahead and separate the back from the front. So after separating the back from the front, I will now measure 1.5 inch in that middle of the front. That's where I'll be adding the collar design, the collar that I'll be cutting. I'll be using a black piece of fabric for that. So I'll measure from the down, that's the hem line, down to the upwards, and then I will connect this to the neckline measurement and cut this off. After cutting this off, then I'll go ahead and use this piece of fabric that I cut off to get the width of the measurement I'll be using for the black. So what I have is about 1.5 inch, or when you open up you get 3 inches, and I'll add 1 inch extra for joining, because when you fold it, that 1 inch will become ½ inch. So on the whole, I'll be cutting a piece of black fabric that's about 4 inches wide. So unfold will be 2 inches, and when you join, you got a 1.5 inches back. So here I have the jacket, the shoulders have been joined, and then I'll now go ahead and take the side measurement, because I'll be adding a piece of fabric like that's about 1.5 inch wide to the side. That's from the armhole down to the place I notched earlier on the side, the down part of the side. So here I have the piece of fabric cut out, taking the length, noting the length that is there, that I'll cut that same length with a little extra for turning. On the 1.5 inch, I will add 1 inch extra for joining to both sides. So after this, I will measure around the entire front of the kimono jacket to know the length of the piece of black fabric that I will be adding. After taking this length, then I'll go ahead and cut out the black fabric, noting earlier that the width of this black fabric I'll be cutting will be 4 inches. Unfold, and after joining, you get a 1.5 inch back. So here I have my piece of black fabric cut out and ironed. You iron it on fold so it will be easy for you to attach. You can see 1.5 inch. That's what we'll get after taking your ½ inch for joining. So now we'll go ahead to the sewing machine. I'll go ahead to the sewing machine. After joining it, I'll bring it out for you to see how it looks. So yeah, as you can see, I've joined the black fabric around the whole front and even the sides. The piece of fabric, I've added it to the side, and I've gone ahead to weave everything so it looks neat, nice and neat. So I cut out a piece of fabric which I made into a strap that I'll be using for the side ruffles, and it's 10 inches long, as you can see. Thereafter, I will open up the armhole and measure from the bottom of the armhole down to about 10 inches and mark this on the side. That's on the piece of 1.5 inch fabric that was added to the side. Measure that point and add one of the straps to this place. I will tack it down with my thread and needle. When I'm done with the tacking, I will now go ahead and take a bit of thread and needle, a bit longer, and I will start doing the pleats on the side. That's from the down part where the slits will be formed. I will take it one inch upward. I'll be making my pleats just like I'm making your gathers. I'll do it up to the point where I marked. You remember earlier where I marked the 10 inches. Then I'll stop there. Make sure your pleat is not too tight. It has to be loose and free so it will spread out. You can go ahead and sew it down with your machine so it will be stable. Then you turn the kimono out to the front and bring that little strap that you tacked inside earlier and bring it outwards and use it to cover the thread that you used to make the pleats on the front side. You cover it up as you can see me do, spreading out the pleats. If you've already gone ahead to your sewing machine to press down the pleats better, then you cover that thread you have sewn so it will not be visible on the front part. You cover it with this strap of fabric and then you tack it up, tack that end, you tack it down, make sure it is securely tacked down. So guys, we finally come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you find it interesting and you've learned something that you can use to upgrade yourself, and you can make this style looking nice. You can see the pleats coming out looking good and nice. Here we have our kimono jacket. You can rock it with your black inside. Thank you.